I was not expecting this. No Man's Sky really is the game that keeps on giving. Worlds Part 1 has just been released, and not only has it added a slew of new features to the game, as well as a new expedition, it's also confirmed that there's much more to come in the future. I'm Dreadlock Ninja, and I'm going to be looking over the 5.0 patch notes, as well as the rewards for the upcoming expedition. 5.0 has brought with it more planetary variety, and diversity has been increased across all of the universe. Some critics have previously described the game as wide as an ocean but as deep as a puddle, and I think Sean and the team at Hello Games have taken that on board and said, hold my beer. In the deep dive, Sean says that they are reaching a new level of variety that just wasn't possible before. In the notes we can see that there's new frozen, lush, desert, scorched, radioactive and toxic worlds to explore. On top of that, the planets and their environments will feel a lot more immersive. That's because the cloud rendering system has been completely rewritten for vastly increased detail and definition. Daytime sky colours are now significantly more varied, and planets will now exhibit a greater range of cloud coverage. The wind simulation has been reworked to bring planets to life and provide a consistent effect across each world. Moving the trees, their leaves, smoke effects, rain, fog and snow will all be unified in one system. Fogging and particle systems have been improved for increased fidelity and better performance. All ambient planetary environment effects have been totally reworked, and storm effects have been completely overhauled as well. Water rendering now uses a mesh-based system that allows for true wave and foam generation. Water conditions vary over time in response to both local weather as well as the depth of the water at any particular location. This is going to produce effects from stormy seas to huge ocean swells to tranquil still ponds. Water now reflects the sun and features ambient planetary reflections for dramatically increased visual quality, and watercolour variety has been significantly increased as well. Something that really stood out to me as a huge quality of life improvement is that starships can now be fitted with aquatic landing jets, allowing them to land or be summoned just above the surface of the ocean. Gone are the days of trying to build an island for your ship to land on after exploring the oceans. Other engine improvements include a reworked shadow rendering system, which results in more richly lit planets and more accurate and more detailed shadows, and the rendering of planetary objects such as trees, rocks and grass have been completely rewritten and moved to a more modern GPU-based system. This allows for more objects at a better performance, and as a result, distant planetary objects now look significantly more detailed and realistic, again just making the game feel even more immersive. PC players with compatible RTX cards can take advantage of Nvidia's DLSS3 technology, which multiplies performance by up to 4x compared to traditional rendering, whilst retaining great image quality. But it's not only the environments that have been given a new lick of paint. They've increased the game's procedurally generated flora and fauna to include anthropod-style creatures, plant-animal hybrids, and synthetic constructs on selected worlds. A new type of hostile creature has been added to the game, the Broodmother. Some worlds have been infected with her vile brood. On such worlds, players can now find juicy grubs, and harming them will summon the Broodmother to protect her young. The Broodmother and her vile brood are the centre point of the new combat-focused expedition. I'll take a look at the rewards for that once we've seen the rest of the notes. Over 40 new cooking recipes have been added, making use of the products harvested from the new creatures. I have a video on cooking recipes in the pipeline, so make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell so you get notified when it's out. One of the changes that I said I wanted to see in my recent video, linked below, was being able to customize solar ships. Well, my wish was granted, as the space station Starship Fabricator has now been expanded to include the ability to craft solar class starships. Additional building customization is now available thanks to a set of slanted skylight roofs which have been added to the timber, alloy and stone construction sets. The plans cost 1 salvage each from the Nexus, and I'll definitely be using them on my builds. If Twitch is your kind of thing, new package drops will begin shortly, which include exotic base parts, high-tech starships, fireworks and appearance modifications. There's also been a number of bug fixes and quality of life improvements. Some of the ones that stood out to me are that they've fixed a number of issues related to syncing freighters in multiplayer. I know the multiplayer bugs are a bane of a lot of people's lives. Previously named and uploaded discoveries can now be renamed and re-uploaded. I do wonder if anyone can rename them or if it's only the original discoverer. Several new gestures have been added to the quick menu. They are prepare for action, ponder, get ready, and dance. And when core chargeable technology such as your hazard protection has been damaged, there's now a quick repair option on the quick menu. I've linked the full patch notes below if you want to read over them yourself. Finally, let's take a look at Expedition 14, Liquidators, which will run for approximately 6 weeks. The expedition invites players to join the force of the Liquidator Vanguard as they seek to purge the universe of biological horrors, old and new, including the infestations of the Vile Brood. Rewards include new posters, custom bug hunting trophies, a unique anthropod-themed jetpack with a full set of matching armor. All those who do their part and contribute to the community-wide efforts to exterminate the Vile Brood will earn pieces of the new Liquidator Heavy Exomech Hybrid, a set of heavy-duty armor for the Minotaur. Among the enhancements available to the Liquidator mech is a bespoke flamethrower unit, perfect for heavy damage at close range, and I cannot wait to take this on a rampage. As the community makes progress in the expedition, the Liquidator mech will become available at the Quicksilver Companion for those unable to take part. At the time of recording this video, the expedition has not gone live, but as soon as it does, I'll start work on a guide for it. Let me know in the comments what changes you'd like to see in Worlds Part 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.